Yes, YouTube, what's going on? Coming on briefly just to update you on the podcast. I want to thank everyone who's supporting us. See, this channel, this is literally just my own personal email, Google account, but I just thought I'd start uploading a couple of videos. My main work goes into the podcast, so if anyone is following me on here, I want to say big thank you. And yeah, so basically, last weekend just gone, this Sunday just gone, we filmed John Actie and Tony Paris, who are the infamous Cardiff Five. They were sentenced, accused of a murder, then sentenced to life for a murder they did not commit. It was the biggest miscarriage of justice in the UK to date. That's a fact. And they've just done a BBC iPlayer documentary on them called A Killing in Tiger Bay. If you haven't watched that, I highly recommend you do. It's fucking just shocking. It's fucking shocking. And obviously I'm from Cardiff, so like I've heard of this for years anyway growing up, and I've always wanted to have my own questions. I wanted to ask them anyway, so it was really nice getting them on, and fair play to them. They answered everything willingly, and you know, I want to say now, like, a big thank you to John Actie, a big thank you to Tony Paris for coming down, being so open, being so honest, and you know, just taking part in it. Like, you know, I can imagine, like, you know, if that happened to me, or like not so much me, but if that happened to someone, there's people out there that would literally just lock themselves in a room, bitter, blame the world for everything, and you know, never come on a podcast or anything. The fact they're willing to come out and tell the story still is amazing. It just shows, and that's it. None of them hold an ounce of bitterness. Like, they just don't, like, and that's what I rate. I rate that massively. They want to see justice, 100%. The police got off with it. Yeah, the police got off with it, and certain people perverted the cause of justice. Justice needs to be prevailed, but they don't hold bitterness to, like, you know, the police today, or, you know, they know they got jobs to do and whatever. So I rate that, you know. So I just want to come on here and announce that this Wednesday coming now at 8 o'clock, the Central Club are going to do their first midweek podcast premiere with John Actie, and then Sunday is Tony Paris. So I'm very excited. And then also we're leveling up now, so give it a month's time. We are now going to be leaving the realms of Cardiff and Wales and interviewing guests outside. You know, I think we've done our country justice. I think we've put a lot of talent out there, big and small, but it's time to grow now. We're bigger than Wales. We're bigger than the UK. I'm telling you, the work ethics we got, you know, the way we've structured it, everything we've put time in, and things like this take time to grow. You know, it's not just I look at it like I look at this like, you know, when a video goes viral, yeah, how many people go viral, but there's still nobody's, like, after that video is viral, they're just known for that one video. We're not trying to go viral. We're trying to leave a legacy. That's what we're trying to do. And yeah, we're happy, you know. Obviously there's times when I'm thinking, oh, look at this, but I'm always remembering when I first started this, and it was not about views, subscriptions, and likes and shares. It was none of that. So obviously when you see something come out, first of all, and you're doing great, and then it dips, it's upsetting because you want progress. But nothing's linear, especially in this fucking podcast game, as you can see, you know. So I'm very happy with what's going on. Obviously I got my job as well, which is doing really well. My job is hand in hand with the podcast, because, you know, when I started this podcast, I wanted to talk about taking the stigma away from addiction and mental health, and that's what I do in my job. So hopefully in the future we can kind of intertwine the both of them and give you more stuff. Also, you know, we're a once a week episode. There's some people out there on YouTube or doing stuff, they're on YouTube every single night, you know. Of course you're gonna get a grow more, you know. I get people saying, oh, you know, like, it don't bother me, but you get people like, oh, you're not doing that well because so-and-so started a month ago. But like, we're just a once a week episode and then a couple of clips. That's it. Like, I got a life, I got a job out of the podcast. I'm trying to prioritize it more, but like, I'm still trying to like be successful in something I love, and I couldn't pick a better job. You know, I'm helping other people who are once in my situation. So, you know, eventually, you know, I want to be able to have more time for the podcast and be able to make more content. But at the moment, we're just, whatever spare time I have is on the podcast anyway. You know, if I'm not on the podcast, I'm literally fucking working with addiction and mental health in Kaleidoscope. So yeah, this is just a little 5-minute clip just to come on and let you know what's going on in the next couple of weeks. We're filming again this weekend as well. Another 2 Welsh legends, one in football, one in rugby, and then after that, we're gone. We're going England, we're going fucking Scotland, we're going Ireland, we're going like out of Wales. I think we've done it justice, yeah. It doesn't mean that we're never going to film someone else from Wales, not at all. But I think it's time now to spread the wings, like, you know. So, and when I say fleeing as well, I don't think, you know, I've had a few interviews where people have asked me to come to London or come to Birmingham. It's not being lazy. I love traveling. But I'm trying to bring a hub to Cardiff. So, although we'll be interviewing people from out of Cardiff, we're going to bring them to Cardiff. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm looking at the people around me. You know who you are in the YouTube world. I'm very happy for you guys. You're growing substantially, and it's good to see. It's really good to see. The one thing that isn't good to see, obviously, is just the fucking petty dramas, the trolling shit. It's unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable. But I think it's best if we all just work together. You know, we all need to work together, and that's the truth. If you don't like each other, yeah, cool. But you don't need to start fucking hating on one another, making videos and setting up fake accounts. That's silliness. That's, you know, that's a recipe for disaster. If you're going to build your platform off poison, it's never going to work. So, yeah, I want to say a big thank you to everyone. I'm going to leave it at that. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay fucking central.